War Hospital. I recommended this game with a very big but. I have played the first chapter and that's 5 hours long. It was enjoyable. Here is a list of positives and negatives to consider. This game is great, but incredibly tedious. Imagine playing Frostpunk, but you are constantly juggling your walkers around. It's frantic and very fun, but having to move 3 engineers to the rest area, only to have to move 2 nurses to the rest area, and have to assign your medics back to their assigned posts, only to have to reassign your nurses to their post while assigning the new patients that just arrived to that surgeries. All this in the span of 5-second intervals gets really old really quickly. The game isn't fast yet. A day in game feels like you have played an hour. I get that it's a war hospital in World War I, but people are suffering from exhaustion after walking for seemingly 2 hours. These game tutorials that don't tell you the camera controls, and also weird optimization bugs like the game default max to settings very low. I am also hearing from other reviewers that Chapter 2 a few hours in is almost unplayable with the most of bugs. So far this poor first impression, mixed with a servable but basic gameplay, made me get feeling of refound it, so I have. The game quite buggy and has a few poorly thought out things. The triage center has a limit of 10 patients, yet I have frequently gone over his number with no penalty. The graveyard crew got stuck and never buried anyone after the 42nd death. I ended the scenario with 100 deaths, nothing I did fixed this, and there was no negative event due to it. Thank God. The rehabilitation center has a limit of 10 patients, yet I have gone way over that number and again there is no issue. Morale goes up and down and seems to do nothing. You can randomly get patients that offer to join as staff, yet if you don't have enough quarters, you are set at a time limit to recruit them. This would be okay if your engineers weren't constantly crafting things or resting on building materials, were easy to come by in large numbers. Instead, you have a random chance to get an immensely useful event, since getting new stuff requires a very rare and limited resource that can be completely wasted because you didn't build a very specific and expensive building that increases your staff slots. I have stopped playing because I somewhat dread how hard the later chapters may be, and the constant staff management is very draining. It's a good game, the devs need to tweak the numbers here, and there are squashed some very annoying bugs to make it fun. Get on a sale and definitely keep an eye on this game.